Well, hello, and a very happy Saturday morning to all of my cruisers out there. The Controversy Cast is back, finally here on a Saturday with you guys, and I am so excited. We are going to talk about a brand new game show aboard some some different cruise lines. We're also going to talk about a water confusion as well as some Thanksgiving traditions. So come on in. The podcast is starting, and thanks for spending Saturday morning with me. Well, hello, and a very happy Saturday morning and happy Thanksgiving weekend to all of my cruisers out there. I do thank you for sticking with me. I'm thankful and grateful for all of my cruisers that stick with me on this very inconsistent kind of podcast Saturday. As you come on in, I did ask a question in the poll as far as 2026 and the future of the Controversy Cast. I want to see how many of you really enjoy waking up with me on a Saturday. So I'll tell you kind of a little story as we're kind of getting into this. So the Controversy Cast came about in the beginning of 2020, end of 23, 2024, as kind of a way to introduce my channel, Controversial Cruising, kind of into the cruising world and into the cruising YouTube content creation. I saw a very unique opportunity in 2023, 2024 to start a podcast because I saw a lot of people that were creating videos and vlogs and things like that. And I saw that there weren't really a lot of podcasts out on Spotify, on Apple Podcast, and even here, Vlogcast on YouTube. So I decided to start this Saturday podcast as just a half an hour thing for myself to get comfortable, to get up here, talk about cruising, and kind of boost my channel a little bit. Now, fast forward 3-ish years later, my channel is doing amazing. I have so many wonderful, amazing supporters, as well as so many wonderful, amazing co-hosts that I create so many amazing things with during the week. And I'm not saying that I don't enjoy doing this Controversy Cast, but there are many different things during the week that I do. And I also record on some of the weekend days that you guys don't see me. So as you guys come on in and as we kind of grow Controversial Cruising and all of the other things that Controversial Cruising is kind of doing, my question to you is, do you guys really still have an interest in waking up every Saturday morning with me and talking about 2 or 3 controversial cruising topics in the cruise and travel world? It may not just be cruising. It could be travel. It could be airfare. It could just be controversial topics in general that I know that you guys are going to want to weigh in on. There's going to be people here, and we're going to be adults, and we're going to debate about it. But if we're kind of cool with it and we're like, you want to know what? It served its purpose. And now we kind of want to do something else on a Saturday morning. You guys let me know. There's also options in there just for a monthly. I just come on once a month, which seems to kind of be the way that it's been the last couple months. Nobody called me out. I'm sure everybody already has called me out in the chat. And or bi-weekly, which I had kind of committed to and then kind of, got away from. So it wasn't the fact that I was nervous or I didn't want to come up here or anything like that. Life kind of got lifing. Around now in Arizona, it is very high tourist times. during the holiday and during all of that. So work kind of took me in, and other things that I was doing for the channel and other podcasts, let's say, that I do have on the channel. So with that said, I am so thankful and so grateful for all of you, from the very, very beginning of the Controversy Cast to where it is now. The Controversy Cast has served me tremendously in getting to you guys, being here, being able to sit down and being able to talk to just my smaller, intimate group of cruisers. Because I know it's a cruising podcast, right? So you have to be interested in cruising to want to really wake up in the morning with me. So let's see who's come on in to this wonderful podcast and joined us this morning. Ohio Travels with Chris, it has come on in, who is definitely a fan of the podcast. I think in the 4 weeks of me being away from the podcast, I think I got a text from Chris every single Saturday. No podcast, or did you just cancel? So Chris, I definitely thought of you when I put up this thumbnail. So thank you very much. That means so much to me. Let's see. A second. My aunt has come on in, and she has come on back. She was taking a little break. Aunt June, it makes my heart so happy to see you, and happy Thanksgiving to you and Uncle Brady. Aunt June, Aunt June is here. Yes, she is. And Angie is here. Hello, Angie. Welcome in. Happy to see you. Happy Thanksgiving. Cruz Convo is here. Hello, Cruz Convo. I've seen you on Go Live Together in the last couple of weeks. Good to connect with you. My manager is here, Danny Dizzle. Of course, she is busy, but of course, she's still here as she is everywhere. We love and appreciate Danny D, all of us. Travel Vibes with Angel is here. Hello, Angel. Welcome in. Happy weekend to you. Tanya, been yours. Welcome in. Tanya, I was just thinking about you this morning. Actually, I meant to text you. I was actually going to text you after the podcast, but hey, since we're here, I'm going to tell you, we got to get to the. I feel like we haven't done the drinky with Scott in a while. I'm missing it now that I've digested the worm and all that. I'm kind of missing it. So, happy Thanksgiving to you, Tanya. Will G, welcome in, Will G. Happy to see you. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family. The Cam fam. Hello, Cam fam and the girls, the whole Cam fam. Happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Hope you are doing well. Thanks for coming on in. Well, thank you, Tanya. I appreciate that for waking up and coming right on into the podcast. I do appreciate that. And now with the kind of the time change, even though Arizona doesn't do the time change, it's kind of 1 hour later for me. So instead of 7 o'clock for me, it's actually 8 o'clock. But I know it's 10 o'clock Eastern, and I don't change the Eastern times on any of my shows because of the heavy East Coast following and participation. So we just keep everything East Coast time, even though West Coast is the best coast. Lee is here. Welcome in, Lee. Great to see you, buddy. Happy Sunday to you. I think it's Sunday over by you, or almost Sunday. Crooked Peach is here. Hello, happy Saturday to you. I was watching your live this morning. Always great to wake up with Peach in the morning with the chickens and the bacon. Just a half a pound now, though. Just a half. Mandy Smith is here. Good morning, Mandy. Great to see you. Hope you've had a good week. Twisted Nerves is here. Hello, Mr. Winston. Great to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming on in. Anthony on the Move is here. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to you, Mr. Anthony. Shay is here. Shay, good to see you. Happy Saturday to you. Thanks for coming on in. Let's see here. Mr. Dusty, head bartender in the Sea Wave Lounge. Other things that we do on Thursdays and Fridays. Scott, if your heart's in it, keep doing it. If it's become too much to adapt to go to bi-weekly or even monthly, well, definitely weekly has become too much. I will tell you that because I do, like I said, I do record on one of the weekend days for another one of my podcasts. But in all honesty, beyond that, coming up here and talking with you guys for a half an hour, 45 minutes on a Saturday, it's never too much for me, right? I just want to make sure that you guys really want to be in this, right? Because I know we all have lives and we all have things to do. And sometimes when our friends are on, right, or people that we enjoy watching, we kind of feel like this social obligation. Like, oh my God, we're in the middle of Costco. Scott's on. Oh my God, CCA's on. Oh my God, Tanya's on. And like, we're like, just like, oh my God, we're doing like so many different things and we're trying to support our friends. So what I'm asking, right, since this is a small, intimate group, I want you guys to come on close and I want you guys to be truthful with me, right? I'm a big boy, right? If the controversy cast has lived its life, we're okay, right? We're okay with ending things that have served us, right? This could be a lesson. This could be a lesson. Tanya says, I enjoy you, but not the waking up early part. Yes, let's just stick it to the shots, Tanya. We need a Carl, I need a K word. We need a Carl conjoining with a K, Carl conjoining. I don't know where to come up with this stuff. Let's see here. Saturdays are my catch-up days. Yes, any of my days off, whether it be random days, I usually spend half of the day catching up on people's videos and vlogs and things like that. And then the other half of the day, I like to jump into where I don't know. Like I'll just type in like Louisiana cruising or, Port Canaveral cruising, and I'll try to find creators that I don't know, and see how genuine they are, leave some comments and see what the reactions are. That's how we grow. Let's see here. Cruise Life TV is in here. Hello, Cruise Life TV, another one of the big fans of the podcast. He often tells me he can't start his Saturday without the podcast. So here we are, Greg. I do have a little surprise for you too as well. So some hot dogs. Oh no hot dogs this week. We saved them for next week. We're saving them for next week. Go Live Together raid. Thank you very much. The Go Live Together crew is right before me. Appreciate that. Eddie, Jeremy, Cheryl, and Mr. Ricky Ocean. Let's see. My co-host for Thirsty Thursday Trivia is here. Denise, welcome in. Happy to see you. Happy and grateful and thankful for you. Keisha has joined us. Hello, Keisha. Welcome in. Blessed Thanksgiving weekend to you, and hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Cruise Life TV says, Scott, we love your cast every day, once a week, once a month. It's all good, but we want you to be happy. I am happy. Believe me, I am happy. And the reason why I ask is because the numbers on this vlogcast podcast, I don't really put this anywhere else. This is just intentional for YouTube. For my little huddle, I call this like the huddle. I should change it to the Saturday huddle to tell you the truth. But this is kind of like my little huddle. I'm happy. The numbers on this has substantially grown. I mean, when I first started this, yes, it was 5 to 8 people, and now sometimes I look up. I don't really even look at the numbers, tell you the truth. But sometimes I look up at the little number on the top, and sometimes it's in the 30s, and I'm like, what? On a Saturday morning, what are you guys doing? You crazies? But I love it. I really do love it. So that's why I really want your guys's opinions on it. Or even when something good happens to happen that you feel it needs a discussion. Yeah, absolutely. This could go beyond cruising and things like that. Hello, Mr. Blaine. Welcome in. Great to see you. Hope you had a good Thanksgiving. I'm just watching as I'm driving, but my 2 cents, just don't get burnt out, because multiple lives during a week is tough for the creator. Yes, it definitely is. Believe me, with being live 5 times a week, I wouldn't say it's too much. It keeps me. I always am truthful with you guys, and it really recharges my batteries to do things like this, things like the match game, things like Thirsty Thursday, right? This really kind of keeps my social battery going, and it helps me in my jobs. It helps me in social interactions in life. I really recharge from these things. I know it's a very weird thing to be recharged on, but it really does. It really does recharge me, to tell you the truth, to hang out with you guys. The community that we've created is really something amazing. Let's see here. Dollar General Jesus, Mr. Dusty, a little something to help fill that mug. Well, thank you very much. I very much appreciate that, Dustin. All of the super chats are never expected, but they all go right back into the channel right now. So thank you very much, Mr. Dustin. I appreciate you, and let's give you a little of this. And thank you very much. I appreciate that that love and support, Mr. Dustin. Okay, I think I have gotten down to the bottom of the chat. What I am going to do. Oh, hello, Mrs. Foodies. The food is here. Happy Saturday to you. Okay, so let's see here. I want to play something real fast for you guys in lieu of mugshots. I know I have been doing creator mugshots, and if you do have a creator mug and you do want to get on this spot in particular on the podcast, reach out to me, controversialcruising@gmail.com, and we can get your mug up here. But I have shared this mug before. This is a Carnival Cruise Addicts, but Carnival Cruise Addicts and pull this up here. Oh, it's too large back there, but it's right there. Cruise Life TV. I'm not ruining my whole thing. Cruise Life TV and Carnival Cruise Addicts last night at the wonderful Rock and Roll Helping Hands for Cruising Group Cruise. They actually got an award. Both got an award called the Gary Krebs Award. And I just want to play this little clip because I am so freaking proud of all four of them. And this was them receiving that award.
It's an amazing charity. I mean, we got bought in early on in our youth. We haven't been here long, 2.5 years, but it's an amazing community. We've been bought in. We've got a lot of people to buy in, and anybody watching this, just look at this community, look at this charity, and look what they do for people. It's bleeping, because I will say bleeping, amazing, so nobody else has to bleep it. So thank you guys. We are beyond honored. Liz.
Thank you. No,
Well, people that founded this and everybody that supports it, that's what matters. So keeping it going and keeping it going forward is what's needed. So anybody, again, watching this, donate to this amazing charity. They do great things for great people, and we love it. Thank you guys.
we're giving a second Gary Krebs Award as well, also to very generous people. And they, oh my gosh, the pleasure and the laughter every week that comes from these two is incredible. They step up, they step forward, they're always in our lives. There they are, and a donation is always given. It's incredible. Greg and Michelle. Yay, Greg. Michelle. It's
And yes, that was all four of them accepting the Gary Krebs Award. And if you had the pleasure of meeting Gary when he was with us, he was, I did not, but I have seen many videos and I've talked to many people. And he was one of the most generous and one of the most kind individuals. And of course, all four of those individuals that you saw on the screen are just like that. So congratulations to Greg and Michelle, Cruise Life TV, and also congratulations to Chris and Liz from Carnival Cruise Addicts for the Gary Krebs Award. I do have a little picture too as well, a little screenshot of them. I did not get the official photo, but I did screenshot that. So that was them receiving the award, all four of them together. So I am so proud of you guys. Greg says, thank you so much. It was an honor. I did just want to play that in lieu of mugshots because I'm so proud of them. So proud of you guys. So thank you guys. Thank you very much. Let me go back up here and then we are going to get into the controversy cast. Jaden is here. Hello. Good morning, Jaden. Thanks for joining us. Winston says, that's awesome, Scott. Scott, it is a great feeling when that many come up for you in a show. I have gotten up to 12 at once in a premiere. That was really exciting. It is really exciting. I do have to go on over and give your channel a little massage there, Winston. We will definitely connect today. I am off, so I will be over there. Scott, November was travel and December is no live. Oh, that's right. Spears Miss Videos. We do need to close out the year. We do need to close out the year with the bang. You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right. Your people get in touch with my people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Embarkation Nation is here. Welcome in, Jennifer and Andrew, the original hosts of Thirsty Thursday Trivia. I don't know if you guys ever knew that. I don't know if that's going to be a trivia question on one of the trivias later. I don't know, but Jennifer and Andrew, the original, the OGs, will they be on Thirsty Thursday before the end of the year? Who knows? But the original co-host of Thirsty Thursday Trivia. Did you know that? Liz crying. Yeah, I know. I almost hand fanned too, and I almost cried. Let's see. Yes, Greg said we couldn't believe we were called out. Yes, and Greg was crying too. I did catch that. Congratulations, CCA and Cruise Life TV. That's right. John. Good morning, JG. JG is here. I thought maybe the award would have been assless chaps. No, on Fridays, that's the other side. It's the other side, JG. Congratulations. Getting so many congratulations. That's right. We love it. And yes, Danny D, thank you very much. That clip was actually provided by Danny D, the MVP, my manager. She was it was on the big screen and she was filming it with her phone. So thank you very much, Danny. As I was looking for all the clips this morning. I need a hug. Give you a hug. I know that I've heard this a lot. A lot of people are going through a lot of stuff in the latter end of 2025. So let me take 15 seconds. If you need that hug, come on in close. This is the close, intimate group of cruisers, right? And even if you're not, that's okay, right? Close, intimate group. Just give me. I love you guys. I know. I needed it too. You're right. Let's see. Thank you for showing. Oh, of course. Absolutely. It was not a second thought in my mind when I saw it. I knew I was going to share it. I absolutely had to. Let's see. Joe Hupp is here. Hello. Good evening, Joe Hupp, to you over on the other side of the world. We appreciate you coming on in. Andrew is on leave, so maybe to have your people get in touch with my people. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Kathy Mills is here. Hello, Kathy. Welcome in. Happy to see you. I've also cruised with Kathy. She is a hoot. Let's see here. Okay. I kind of miss seeing Scott in live, so I've dropped here this morning. Yes, this week we have taken off. So we didn't have Thirsty Thursday or Cruise Talk Live. So I definitely wanted to make sure that I was here for this. And I do appreciate you guys. So I will end that post. I will end that poll in the chat here as you come in. If you can answer that, we'll end it before the end of the podcast. But getting into the first topic today, I saw this and it kind of got me to thinking a little bit about the channel. It got me to thinking about cruising. It got me to thinking about a lot of things. But there is a new game show launching on Royal Caribbean's Utopia of the Seas in the upcoming maybe months or so. And it is actually The Price is Right. Now, if you have been around my channel, you know on Friday nights with Cruise Life TV and Carnival Cruise Addicts, we play the match game. So I am a big fan of game shows. I'm a big fan of hosting. I'm a big fan of having fun. So something like this to the cruise industry, and this isn't the first time we've seen this, right? We have Family Feud on many ships. We have the Wheelie Big Game. We have what was it? There's another game show on Carnival that I can't think of. Even though this is Royal, right? We're starting to see different cruise companies kind of make these bigger contracts with these seemingly really big named game shows or really big licenses, let's just say, because it's not free to just have the Price is Right stuff, right? You got to pay for a license and all that costs millions of dollars. But it's really exciting to see the up in the game of entertainment and how the cruise companies are really prioritizing, right? This center stage entertainment. That's really what it is. It's center stage, right? If you see, oh my Lord, Price is Right, they're only going to do Price is Right probably twice, right? For the early seating and the late seating, but it's really just one production, right? It's one whole production because basically if you go to the early show, you're not going to go to the late show. It's like the show of the night in a really big theater. So for a small entry fee, okay, you can decide if you want to play The Price is Right. You scan a QR code and then there's different entry levels on your phone and you pay accordingly. I don't know if you pay more, if you get a chance for I don't know. There really hasn't been too many details, but there's staggered tiering as far as pricing. If you just want to sit there, like we say in the Sea Wave Lounge, and just sit there and laugh and just watch, it's not going to cost you anything. Okay. But if you want to participate, you scan a QR code and you just start kind of guessing on the item that is put up on the big screen. And the closest contestants, I guess, closest and fastest contestants get a chance to play on the big stage. I don't know if there's, I think, 4 on The Price is Right. So I guess they pick 4. They'll put up an item like, what is the actual price? And whoever gets closest, we don't do that on Saturday. He doesn't come alive on Saturday. Okay. Gets to go up on the stage. Now, with this, if it is a big success, which I kind of think it might be a big success, they are going to roll it out to their other ships. This is Royal Caribbean because they're starting with Utopia of the Seas, one of their bigger class ships with tons and tons of guests. So, yes, Deal or No Deal. I just saw that come in. Thank you very much, Mandy. So, as we're kind of going on and the contestants are selected, I want to know for you, is this a game changer as far as I'm not saying, hey, if you're a Carnival cruiser, this is going to make you switch to Royal. I'm not saying that. But is this exciting you about the cruise industry in general, that hopefully whatever cruise line you decide to go on, maybe MSC, maybe Carnival, Royal, whatever, you see them kind of upping the game, and maybe there might be, instead of Deal or No Deal, maybe they X-nay Deal or No Deal. Maybe Deal or No Deal has run its course, but now, I don't know, the match game comes on Carnival Cruise Lines. And if it ever does, believe me, Captain Controversy will be at Carnival Cruise Lines' door knocking. We all will be. But I'm just saying, just as an example, right? Does this open the doors for other cruise lines to kind of up their entertainment, bring in more game shows, bring in more contestant participation, maybe more VR participation and things like that? I don't know. It just kind of got me to thinking in general as far as, I don't know, this interactive game shows and participation and giving away a car. Now, it's not guaranteed every game show or every show that they do every night or every cruise, excuse me, they don't do it every night. Every cruise, they're going to give away a car. There's no guarantee there. You could win a car, okay? Just like on the Deal or No Deal, you could win, I don't know what, $50 to the casino or whatever the top prize is. I don't know. Somebody tell me what the top prize is if you've ever won. So let me see what you guys have said. And hey, maybe we just bring something new to the Sea Wave Lounge. Not the Price is Right. We're not going to do that. We're not going to bite, but maybe something's coming. Maybe something's coming. Linda is here. Hello, one of our Lindas. Welcome in. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Happy Thanksgiving weekend to you. We're talking about the Sea Wave Lounge too much. Let's see. Ooh, I fell way behind. Deal or No Deal. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. The two best game shows here in Australia are The Chase and The Tipping Point. Oh, The Tipping Point. That sounds real controversial, Joe. The Tipping Point. Kelly is here. Kelly, welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. Cruise Life TV says, I was in the Price is Right game show in Vegas, which is basically how they did it. Audience guesses the prices, closest goes up on stage. Yes. And I don't know, Greg, if it's 1 or 4, but either way, that's how they're kind of working it now. You scan a QR code, they put something up, and then you quickly put in, 1247. And if it's 1247 or 1246 or for something really close, you have a chance to go up on stage to, win a car. So I don't know. It sounds kind of cool to me. If I ever find myself on a royal ship, which I may, I would definitely go 110%. We have Paid to Play, Deal or No Deal. I have too. I have my mixed feelings about Deal or No Deal with the whole card and the pull. I know, hey, listen, I know all of the game shows that cruises do. They're all somehow or another, the word, I want to throw this word out here because Captain Billy's not here, but hashtag rigged. Okay. I know they're hashtag rigged. I know it's all electronic. I know they scan a boop boop, even bingo, right? They scan your card, it's a boop boop, and they might know which boop boop wins before the whole thing. We're not getting into that. Okay. That's too controversial for this podcast. Let's see. Tuba Chat is here. Hello, welcome in, Tuba Chat. Word up. Happy Saturday to you. My aunt says, I made it into Name That Tune game show, but the final was held outside. Oh, and it rained all day, so they declared us all winners and gave us a bunch of swag. I love that. Name That Tune. That's a very popular one too, especially with like 70s, 80s music. Very, very popular. Definitely couldn't do that in the Sea Wave Lounge though. Wish I could. Mandy said, True. Okay, cool. I am all the way down to the bottom. It just got me kind of to thinking about the fold in 2026 and as the new year is fastly approaching and what these cruise companies are doing to kind of incentivize the cruisers to cruise, because let's be real, right? I think the whole loyalty thing that happened in 2025 really got cruisers to perk their ears up and see what other cruise companies are out there. And now all the cruise companies are licking their chops, trying to do everything to entice cruisers to try their brand, right? There's everything from The Price is Right to 11-story dry slides to specialty restaurants to family fun, kid-friendly areas to Lego areas. They are literally trying everything to cater to different cruise markets or cruise groups to draw them in, right? Because again, there's so many cruise companies out there that you can choose. And I'm telling you, Royal or MSC or Carnival or Norwegian, they want it to be them. All right. So in our next topic, we actually only have 2 today, and then I have a question before we leave. But I had saw this before the show, and I know that this was something that Carnival had always been doing before they had restructured their loyalty program. And no, we're not talking about the loyalty program, but we are talking about something, I guess, that has created mass confusion amongst new VIFP members. I'm still calling you VIFP members. I don't care. Come at me, whatever you want. New VIFP members, and then seasoned VIFP members. Let's say like Warmstrong Adventures, like Bill, like Diamonds Are Forever, right? So in between all of the VIFP members, one of the very first benefits that you get as a VIFP member is a free bottle of water. And no, not a little tiny one. It's a 1.5 liter bottle of water. Now, for years, okay, the controversy, tie this all in, the controversy has always been, do I get that free bottle of water from my stateroom, because there's like 2 or 3, or do I get it from the bar? Right? And then there's the third one that you can get it from the MDR restaurant too. You can also ask for it there if you didn't know. Okay, so those 2, right? Do I get it from the bar, or do I take it from my stateroom? Right? Now, for I guess the last couple of months, people have been taking them from their stateroom, and they've been eligible for the free bottle of water. And some people have said, well, I've gotten charged for that bottle of water, or the stateroom attendant put it on my bill at the end, right? Or they double charge me for it, or whatever it may be. Now, this confusion, of course, sparked John Heald and the beards above. And now, apparently, soon coming to alleviate all of this confusion, there will be these wonderful neck tags. I think that's what they call them, neck tags, on your bottle of water in your stateroom. This guy right here. Okay. A refreshing reward. All members with red status or higher receive a complimentary bottle of water. Okay, so this will be on your free bottle of water if you decide to take it. Okay, you do not have to take it if you don't want to. Okay, because we all saw that girl in the beginning of the year uncap that water, and then she did get banned, right? But then she filled it up with the sink water. Yeah, we all saw that. So I think that that's where this whole wave came in. Like, you kind of see how this like chain of cause and reaction, right? It kind of swirls down to the end of the year, right? We all saw that girl uncap the water and drink it, and then fill it up with the sink water, and then slightly cap it back up. So I think that's where the fear of I'm not taking my free water from the room came. But since the new wave of the summer cruisers, the new cruisers who haven't ever seen that video or don't even know that that's a real thing, right? They started taking them from their room. It's like, oh, I'm a red member. I'm a red VIFP. I can take my water. And they started getting charged. So I think that that's where this came from the wave of new cruisers. But this will now be on your free bottle of water. John does say, he did follow up. If you decide to take a water bottle, a 1.5 liter, that does not have that tag on it, and you still did not take your 1.5 liter of water and you still have it, you could be charged for it. So don't get mad. Take the one with the red, and we're all good. Or you can still also go up to the bar and still redeem it too. They still have a way to digitally put it in that you've redeemed your bottle of water, right? So controversy, bar or the room, but now the controversy has been flattened by John and the Beards because of this. Your refreshing reward. Your first perk for being a VIFP member. They have never removed it. It has been a perk since very, very beginning, but now there's more clarification over it because people have called out Carnival for charging them and getting scammy and penny, nickel and diming and charging me even though you knew it was free, blah, 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 all this other stuff. Okay, so let's see what you guys have had to say, and let's see who else has come on into the podcast. Watch Billy J and his... I know. There's nothing to win here, so he doesn't come around, you know? I'm just joking. We have come out ahead every time we have played Deal or No Deal. Oh, wow. What was the biggest prize you've won, JG? I know it goes all the way up to some crazy prize nobody ever wins. But what's the largest prize pack or amount of money that you have won playing Deal or No Deal? I think it's like 20 or 30 bucks to actually play it too. I don't know, to get the card. It was a local radio station. Okay, that makes sense. It was a local radio station. The Texas Cruiser is here. Hello, Mr. Rick. Welcome in. Happy Saturday to you. It's everyone's favorite couple. Welcome in, guys. Happy Saturday to you. Hope you guys had a good Thanksgiving. We get ours from the stateroom. You want to know what? To be honest with you, for me to answer, I never answered the question. It really just depends on when I really want that bottle of water. Most of the time, it's out when I'm like walking around. I'm really thirsty. I'm like, oh, let me get that bottle of water. But sometimes I do take it from the stateroom. But now I want to see I want to see a water bottle with that tag on it. I want to just see the first creator to tag that bottle of water. I just want to see it. I just want to see it. You know, I think it clarified a lot of things, but I also think it's kind of funny too. I don't trust the stateroom water after watching that video. And like I said, I think it's a lot of like cause and effect, right? Because we all saw that video. I think it was like Valentine's Day-ish. Don't quote me if I'm wrong. But we saw that video of that girl filling that up. And I think we all got weary of the things in the stateroom, right? It also kind of made us think of cleaning our staterooms more, right? That kind of came with the wave of people bringing the Clorox wipes and wiping down their own thing, wiping down their own stations and their bed, the bed post, not the post, the bed dresser drawer things, right? And wiping off all the cabins. And then right after that, they came out and they said, well, there's no more, you can't bring any more Lysol wipes or the Lysol spray or the canned stuff, right? So it's kind of all like a cause and effect, as you kind of see. I never use the one in the room. I always want it from behind the bar. I mean, it's colder, right, Mandy? It's colder. That's one of the reasons why I usually get it. And I usually try to ask for a colder one too, because I know I'll be drinking it most likely for the rest of that day. I was like that even before the video, because imagine how long those sit in there. But I know, right? Exactly. 110%. $60 free play is great. That's awesome. And especially only paying what, maybe $20 or $30 for the ticket. That's a win. That's a come up. And then if you doubled that free play or tripled that free play in the casino, oh, JG, I want my money and I want it now. Oh, no, wrong JG. Sorry, wrong JG. I cruise next week if there's one in my stateroom. Yeah. And for the next podcast, we'll share it, Aunt June. I love that. That's great. On Virgin, they have the filler spots on the ship where you take your own container and fill it up like the airports. I like that. And I hope it gives you the little lights. And I mean, it seems like Virgin is very up on their stuff. So I feel like that light would always be green because there's a filter in there that filters out all the, impurities, as they say. So I like those on Virgin, Vicky. Yeah, right. Exactly. Okay, cool. So I have gotten down to all of the podcast topics today. Before we end the podcast, I only have one question in closing to ask you guys, because I have actually never done it before, but have you guys ever cruised during Thanksgiving in specific? We're talking about just Thanksgiving, Black Friday, but this weekend in specific. And what Thanksgiving traditions do you bring on the ship with you? Whether it be physical, whether it just be a practice that you do, maybe before you go to dinner, you pray in the cabin or something like that, whatever it may be, right? I have never personally cruised during Thanksgiving. And if I have, Mom and Dad, I totally forgot. I'm sorry. I must have been really, really small. But have you ever cruised actually during Thanksgiving? And what Thanksgiving traditions do you bring on board with you? And if you haven't cruised on Thanksgiving, just let me know one of your favorite Thanksgiving traditions, because apparently I found out from a lot of people, we're going to go into food now. I'll answer my own question. Apparently a tradition for a lot of my appetizer fiends out there and food frenzy fiends were deviled eggs. Now, call me crazy. I know what a deviled egg is. I've had a deviled egg. I've been to parties. I've had deviled eggs. I've never actually made deviled eggs. So I went one step further this year, and for my work and also for the Thanksgiving dinner I was going to, I made some deviled eggs and some other appetizers, but the deviled eggs were kind of the focused appetizer. And I had no idea that it was like top one or two, another controversial topic. People kind of say deviled eggs are always number one, always has been. And then there's another that are sitting number two. So number one appetizer for Thanksgiving. I didn't even know that deviled eggs were up as far as they were. So maybe not a tradition that is a family tradition, because I don't spend too many Thanksgiving with mom and dad as much as I would like to. Sorry, mom and dad. But maybe a new tradition that I bring on, because I made some maple deviled eggs, and for my members will see that video. But the maple kind of gave it like a little sweet tang that I never thought that I would ever add to egg yolks while making deviled eggs. And man, it blew my mind. A little smoked paprika. And I honestly think deviled eggs could be my new tradition. It could be like my new go-to. It could be like my new bring to party. Like, hey, Scott's bringing the deviled eggs. Okay, Scott's bringing the deviled eggs. And maybe, depending on what party it is, I'll just drizzle a little, like, chopped sausage on top too. I mean, make it like a little breakfast sausage deviled egg with maple syrup on it. Who knows? I have no idea. All right. I'm interested to hear your guys' Thanksgiving traditions, whether they're on a ship or whether they're not. And then we're going to wrap this bad boy up like the turkey and stuff it so you guys can go do your Saturdays. Nope, never, but not opposed to it. Yeah, I'm not opposed to it either. I know one of my other co-hosts, Warmstrong Adventures, Bill, he's actually on a cruise. He was on a cruise for this Thanksgiving, but for past Thanksgivings, he has also been to. And him and I were talking about this. I think from like 2023, when I came into the game, 2023 to about like now, I've seen the evolutions of the Thanksgiving dinners on the cruises from Warmstrong get better and better. Because unlike 2023, if you go back and watch his videos, he came back and he was ranting about how there was nothing. There was like chicken. There was no turkey. It was like the worst ever. There was no Thanksgiving feel. And now, fast forward to last year, his plate actually looked pretty decent as far as like a Thanksgiving feast. It had gravy, turkey, mashed potatoes. It had all this stuff. So I could just imagine he went on World America this year. I could just imagine the vlogs this year of what that man had to eat. And Mr. Bill too, because now he's feeding Mr. Bill. Mr. Bill needs his own channel. Oh my Lord. I saw gravy on Mr. Bill's face. It was nuts. It was nuts. You had to be there. Yes, we cruise during Thanksgiving, but we don't bring any traditions, really. None. Like not even like, oh, we got to have pumpkin pie. Even if it's not like maybe say your pumpkin pie that you've made at home, you're not like, oh, we got to have pumpkin pie. Or there's like nothing, Tanya? Nothing at all? Wow. Chris said maybe. Nope, maybe one day. Okay. Dee said first cruise was on Thanksgiving. They serve a traditional dinner. That's what I would want. If I ever went on for Thanksgiving, that's what I would want. For Thanksgiving, I would get dressed up. Even if it wasn't formal night, I would still have my button dress up shirt on, my dress shoes on. I like to kind of get dressed up for holidays like that. So a traditional dinner would be exactly what I would want. It was on a side-by-side from Utopia to Glory. Boy, was that Utopia to Glory. Oh my Lord. You should have went the other way. You should have went the Glory to the Utopia. Nope, but I love cruising in mid-December. All the Christmas, none of the kids. Yes, that's right too. So I do know that Thanksgiving could bring a lot of kids. I probably one of the reasons why I also never went. I love deviled eggs. Ate so many this year, I was uncomfortable. Yeah, I had to kind of stop myself too. I kind of forgot how good they were. And then when you put your own love onto them and you make them, I had chives on top. Also went down such a rabbit hole between green onions and chives. That's a whole nother topic for a whole nother controversy cast. Green onions and chives. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, deviled eggs, chef's kiss, especially this chef. Deviled eggs occur usually when there's no potato salad. Yeah, you're right. I love deviled eggs and have to make them every year. I know. See, like this was a thing. People were like deviled eggs, and I'm like, not Christmas, Thanksgiving. And they're like, yes, deviled eggs. I'm like, okay, I'm going to say it again. Not Christmas, Thanksgiving. And they're like, yes, deviled eggs. Then I Googled it, and it was like first and second appetizer. I'm like, I don't know. My family, we just never really, I went to my aunt's and we had deviled eggs, but I guess my family was never just a really big deviled egg maker because we just never had them. I don't know. We had like the mozzarella sticks and the charcuterie board. Before it was a charcuterie board, we just put out, pepperoni on a plate and mozzarella and stuff like that. I never made them, but love when, yeah, that's what I said. I was like, oh, are these hard boiled eggs? That's what I used to say when I was little. Yeah, kind of. I remember. See, I remember that at my aunt's, and then just stay away from me the next day. During the year, my macaroni salad is a tradition. Ooh, I would love to try that. Yes, Danny, that is exactly why you stay away from me the next day. Never cruise on Thanksgiving. Only family tradition is the cranberry relish. I did not make this year. Ooh, you know what, John? On that topic, I also I didn't make a relish, but I did make a cranberry sauce. I did not know how easy cranberry sauce was to make, but cranberry sauce is ridiculously easy to make. It's basically just orange juice, water, sugar, and some cranberries. And as they pop, it is like cranberry popcorn. It's amazing. And then you just stir them up, you mash them, and you just let them sit there, and you got your own cranberry sauce. It's so crazy. I went down so many recipe rabbit holes this year. The game changer for me was when I was making deviled eggs. Yes, and I actually bought a piping bag off of Amazon, to tell you the truth, and I still made a mess. 133 days to the ABC. Yeah. I'm curious to see how the Star does in Christmas in 2 weeks. Please let me know. Me and my daughter will be on there in the week of the 14th. Well, you have so much fun. That is awesome. Cruise, our first Thanksgiving last year. Will G, would you go back? And did you bring any traditions with you? That is awesome. Let's see. If we expect a tradition and it's not good, oh yeah, then it is a disappointment. You're right. Ours is collards, potato salad, and sweet potato pie. Oh my Lord, I love me a sweet potato pie. Oh my God. Commercial places usually, yeah, they do. You're right, Tanya. You ain't wrong. You're a real one. See, Tanya's a real one. She knows. I love it. You real for that. You real for that. They definitely do. My traditional appetizers is that nasty cheese whiz. At least have them on Ritz. Greg, aren't you a New Yorker? At least have them on Ritz, not saltines. Come on, man. Deviled eggs are also for Easter. Yes, deviled eggs are. That's what I would always think, deviled eggs. But color, I don't know. Love deviled eggs. It was a treat when my mom made them. Donna makes them for me now. So good and so easy. It's so great, right? Do you fill the center? Oh, yeah. Always fill the center. Always fill the center. I made candied cranberries. They were great, right? Oh, did you make the cranberries with the powdered sugar? I also went down that rabbit hole. I made them. They were in my fridge. I don't think they were as popping as the influencer said they were, but you take cranberries, you dredge them in some kind of like a soda or orange juice or something. You pour it out, and then you put powdered sugar and you shake the whole thing up, and they're supposed to be like popping cranberries. I don't know. I didn't really see the whole thing on it. I made them. They were okay, but in that closing, I am all the way down to the bottom of the chat. And I just want to thank all of you for an amazing 2025. You will definitely see me for 2025. This isn't the end of all of the podcast for 2025, but this is my time to be thankful and grateful for you guys for all showing up, waking up with me, and staying with me for an hour or half an hour to now an hour for our podcast on Saturdays. I love and appreciate you. And again, my channel would not be anywhere without the original OGs that have stayed with me from the very, very, very beginning, and those who are sticking now. So thank you so very much, all of my controversy casters, as I call you, for waking up with me on a Saturday, spending just a little time here talking about the most controversial topics in the cruise and travel world. Let me see what you guys have had to say. I am so bad at ending the polls. I can't believe I actually remembered to end this one. I am actually curious to see what you guys have had to say about how long we should, clicking on the wrong thing, how long we should keep this podcast. Okay, so I am going to end the polls. Well, I guess it's not going anywhere because 85% of you said abso-freaking-lutely, 7% said bi-weekly, 4% said it was great while it lasted, and 4% said monthly. So in that, I guess we are going to keep the Controversy Cast alive in 2026. I will make the ultimate decision whether it is going to be monthly or it is going to be bi-weekly. I will let you know. But before the end of the year, I will see you for at least one more episode right back here for the Controversy Cast on a Saturday. I love and appreciate all of you. Happy Thanksgiving weekend. Please be safe in whatever you do out there. And thank you very much. Love and appreciate you. Law was lurking. Law, thank you very much. And I will see you guys later. Have a great weekend and be safe. Bye, y'all. Ew, it's cold.